Good, thank you. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, Mikey, I'm gonna have you go ahead and just introduce yourself, and you can tell us, a little bit about your business, and then we'll jump into it. So, go for it.
Okay, so my name is Mikey Wren. I am a 13-year-old youth entrepreneur, and I started my first business when I was 7 years old. It was a lemonade stand with my business partner, Kendall. And
Wow.
also, I started my second business, Mikeys Munchies Vending. I took the money that I got from my first business and invested it into my second business, Mikeys Munchies Vending.
Wow.
And I started off with one. I started off with two machines, and now today, currently, I own 12.
Woo! Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
Thank you.
So Mikey, how old are you?
I am 13.
13. Wow. Okay. And where are you based? I'm sorry.
I'm based in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay. Great. Awesome. So tell us a little bit. So what's next for Mikey? Like what is next in your business?
Well, so pretty soon I'll be starting my own popcorn line. So it will
Okay.
be able to go inside of my vending machines. I'll be able to sell it at events. It will be Mikey's. Hold on, I don't want to get the name wrong. Mikey's. Well, it's a mobile munch, but it's like infused with Mikey. And I'll have my own custom bag of chip. I mean, custom bag of popcorn. It's like
Popcorn?
gonna be orange and blue.
Wow, amazing. That's great. And so like how do you come up with these ideas? Do you get help from your parents or do you just like wake up one day with the idea? Like how does that happen?
Well, I actually, my parents helped me. I have like a strong support system around me. So it's my parents,
Awesome.
my
Awesome.
mentors, family and
Awesome.
friends, and even some people that I meet at events. They help me in my business as well.
That is amazing. So, like, who would you say is your customer base? Like, who are your customers?
Okay, so my main customers are, excuse me, my main customers are really anyone who is looking for a convenient snack for my vending machine business. But
Nice.
also, one thing I forgot to mention was I wrote a book called Mikey Learns About Business.
Wow. Okay.
And I wrote that book when I was 9 years old. But my customer base for that is usually adults buying their book for their children.
That's amazing. That's incredible. So where are your vending machines located? Are they in schools or businesses, or where can we find them?
Well, you can find my vending machines all throughout the city of Jenny's, and I have like four. I have no, I have five inside of Crew Core, and I have one more inside of the Magic House at Maid.
Wow, awesome. Great. So how are you able, like, obviously you're 13, so are you in middle school?
Yes, I'm in middle school,
Okay.
going into eighth
So
grade.
going into eighth grade. So how are you able to balance school versus like being a business owner?
Well, it's to me, it's actually it's pretty simple. So I do school. I mean, I do school. I try to keep all my schoolwork at school, but
Mm-hmm.
since quarantine, it's been a little bit harder to handle. But what we do,
Of
we only
course.
do business 2 days out of the week.
Oh,
So
okay,
we try to
great.
do all my business stuff during like either the weekends. Most of the time it's the weekends, and
Okay,
sometimes it's
awesome.
squeezed into Friday if we have a little too much to do.
That's awesome. So you have a pretty good balance, it seems like. That's great. And so like
Mhm.
tell me a little bit, how do you usually interact with your customers? Do you do it through
Um,
social media or do you go and talk to people? How does that work?
well, most of my customers come from like in real life connections. So for my book, in real life connections. So people they say, "Oh, I have this friend. They are the mayor of St. Louis."
Hmm.
And the mayor of St. Louis buys some of my books, gives them out to
Hmm.
kids,
Hmm.
and that's how I pretty much get my name out there for the book. But the vending machine business, That is most of the time it is people just coming to go look for that convenient snack while they're doing
Wow.
something, anything.
That's amazing. That's so cool. And how do you think you've made a difference so far?
Well, one thing I was able to do was just give back to my community. So I gave away $10,000 worth of clothes last year to kids all over the St.
Wow.
Louis, Missouri area.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
And did you do that by donations or how did that work?
Um, yes, a company sponsored me, Kids Box.
Nice.
I was on the board, and they
Wow,
gave me
that's
ten
cool.
thousand dollars worth of clothes to give away to kids.
That's awesome. That's
A-
amazing.
And
Um,
also every year I host a toy drive every single year.
oh wow, nice. Is it like during Christmas time or when do you usually
Yes, during
host a
Christmas time.
okay, and how do we like help if we wanted to help?
Well, you guys can contact me through social media, and
Okay,
if you guys are like local, or if you guys are far, you guys most likely will have to mail it. But if you guys are local, then we can figure out a time to meet, or you guys can just come to
perfect.
the event and drop off the.
Awesome. So I saw that someone asked where can we buy your book from, Mikey?
You guys can get it on Amazon, or you guys can go to my website, MikeyKnowsBiz.com.
Awesome. Good deal. And also, let's see, in your own word, how would you define entrepreneurship? And what are the benefits of owning your own business, would you say?
Well, some of the benefits of owning your own business, pretty much you get to control most of your
Yep.
time, because
Okay.
you have customers that will take up some of your time. Then also
Mm-hmm.
you have like some of the things like um I'm trying to remember. You have some of the things like paperwork, you have some of the things like shopping for me personally, shopping for my business,
Mm-hmm.
planning for the week.
Right.
So you have like some things that take up some of your time, and that's something that a lot of people like fail to like remember, that
Mm-hmm.
I know I have a lot of free time, but
Right.
I don't know how to describe, like, my time isn't free, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like
Absolutely. Of
um
course.